on number 45, Davion Mitchell. A 6'4" guard from UCLA, number 24, Norman Powell. A 7-foot center from Indiana, number 7, Kel'el Ware. A 6'5" forward from Arizona, number 9, Pella Larson. And a 6'9" forward from Kentucky, number 13, Bam Adebayo. The head coach of the Miami Heat is Eric Spoelstra.
Old. Johnny's averaging nearly a triple-double.
A really impressive playmaker for them at 6'8".
Nice reverse by Bam Adebayo, sneaking it underneath Nick Vucevic. A trade that worked out for both teams and both players. How about a kabam for Adebayo, who has the first 5 points of the game for the Heat.
Contesting and going up again for the offensive board allows Heat that possession.
Powell on the move. Hits the one-hander. He is so good off the dribble on the run.
And pretty consistent as a second-year player, which is the biggest challenge. He's had 10-plus points in 12 of his 14 played games. He's really a consistent scorer.
Mitchell on the move, serving up a soft scoop for the bucket.
To use the backboard, shielding the basketball from Jaquez.
10-3 run Chicago. Mitchell puts a stop to it. John, he has been driving and finishing efficiently. See, Jaquez was fronting Vucevic. Fontecchio stole it away from Herter. Sets up Kel'el. Euro stepping in, and Herter from behind blocked it. Kel'el hooks it, hits it, and draws the foul.
Good to see the big man stay with it.
Chicago lineup. Trey Jones, the point guard from Duke, started the first 11 games this year. Powell driving and finishing. Norman with 5 first-quarter points. Bulls already, just like the Heat, 12 points in the paint. Fontecchio pulls his way in, sets up Kel'el for the dunk.
Well, that's just great penetration. Fontecchio.
There's 24 minutes on the season for Keyshawn. Jaquez to the middle, sets up Smith. Keyshawn Johnson knocks in a triple. How about that? Keyshawn Johnson. We can get a little update. Norman Powell hobbling from the bench to the Heat locker room here at the United Center. That is obviously of great concern. It was Jalen Smith that missed that. Under 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Jaquez driving and scoring.
Good attack there. Getting to the middle. Hard right-hand crossover to get to that left baseline area and use the backboard effectively on the angle.
The bad news we have to share. Norman Powell went to the Heat locker room with a strained left groin and is listed as questionable to return. That's a huge blow for Miami. Powell has been averaging 25 points per game this season for the Heat. Trey Jones with his first score. Miami with a 3-point lead. Fontecchio, topside, Smith for 3. Kaboom.
That's excellent ball movement. From right to left on the perimeter, keeping the Bulls on their heels.
Jaquez finds a seam, finds a cutter, and Johnson, who had it blocked. Loose ball back to Jaquez. Jaime in traffic. 1 on the shot clock. Smith. Oh, he got it! A miraculous shot by Drew Smith. He was just looking to beat the shot clock. He did that and more.
Phillips gets into his body there, and he just takes the shot and gets it up.
Maybe some optimism there. Norman Powell in the walkway near the Heat bench, staying warm on the exercise bike. Down in this game so far. The Heat shoring up what has been a vulnerable area early in the season. Larson faking on Herter, now scoring on Kevin Herter. Hey, guess who's coming back into this game? Norman Powell and Kel'el Ware will both check in. Remember, they listed Powell as questionable with a strained left groin. John tells you something about his toughness, his maturity, and his leadership. And still just the one lonely offensive rebound for Chicago. Powell, short, get it back on Vooch and put it in.
Oh, that's a great pursuit by Norman Powell in traffic with the reversal.
9-point Heat lead. Larson doubled, loves Kel'el, elbows above the rim. He hammers down his second dunk of the game.
I love the awareness by Larson, looking over his left shoulder, threw that one up high. They said, go get it, big fella.
Herter short, rebound batted out right to Kel'el Ware. John, the Heat players enjoy feeding their big man near the rim. He's a great catcher and finisher. Kaboom! Norman Powell. He bats for Chicago 15-5 in the quarter. That's a miss by Dosunmu and some gritty defense by the Heat in transition. Larson for Kel'el. Go, big man, go! And a foul! Give that big man all he can eat. It's a first-team All-American at Illinois. That's is that a 3 or a 2? A 3. Well, Miami opening up an 18-point lead here in this second period. Here's Jaquez. Plenty of time on the shot clock as he works it. Powell fires it. Kaboom! Norman Powell. How about an 8-point eruption in this quarter? And how about a 60-39 lead for Miami? Just under 5 minutes left in what's been a brilliant second period for the Heat. Jaquez against Patrick Williams. Great crossover. Jaime Jaquez, king of the drive and layup. That's his second score, and it's a 62-39 lead for Miami. The deflection and steal by Kel'el. Here comes Jaime. Lobbing back. Kel'el crushing it. He's crushing Chicago in this quarter. Miami up by 25. What an impressive onslaught for the Heat. 28-7 in the quarter.
Multiple empty possessions and turnovers resulting in the Bulls being able to run out and take advantage.
Oh, that's good. That's a big bucket. Years old. He's got 6 points for Chicago. Under a minute left in the first half. Jaquez against Giddey, gets there and finishes. That man is a bull in the paint. Explosive Miami with a 70-point half. Vucevic, Giddey erased. Keyshaw just smacked it out.